I'm Anil Kumar, and here is a question to test our understanding on slope of lines. So let me call this as a test question. You can pause the video, copy the question, answer, and then look into my suggestions. The question is, line segment AB passed through the point P 2, 5. Determine possible coordinates for the points A and B if slope of the segment AB is 2 over 3. That's the question for you. So we are given that the slope M of the line segment AB is equals to 2 over 3, and we are also given that this line passed through a point P which is 2, 5, right? That is the question for you. I hope the question is absolutely clear. Now you can pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now when we say slope is given, that means we know that change in y value over change in x value is given to us, and in this case it is 2 over 3, correct? And we are given a point P which is 2, 5. Now when I say change in x and y values are given to us, that really means that to the point P, if I add these points, I get the next point, right? So to get the next point, what should I do? Well, what I can do is I can get a point Q by adding from 2. 2 is my x value. Change in x could be plus 3, right? So I'll add 3 to it. And as far as the y value is concerned, on P I have point as 5, change is 2. So I can add 2 to it, right? So that gives me a point Q. So if point P is 2, 5, point Q could be 2 plus 3, which is 5, and 5 plus 2, which is 7. So we get another point Q, which is 5, 7, right? Now, if I join these two, we definitely get a segment. But let's check what is the slope of PQ, right? So which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 is 7, 7 minus 5, x2 5, 5 minus 2, and that gives me 2 over 5 minus 3. So that works, correct? So in this way, you can find points on a line which can form a segment with the given slope, right? Now here is another important thing to understand. Let's try to find another set. When we say that the change, which is delta y over delta x, is equals to 2 over 3, then it is also same as saying minus 2 over minus 3. Do you see that? Now this helps to get more points. Okay, how? Let's find a point M starting with 2 minus 2. That means, minus 3 for x, right? 2 minus 3 for x, y minus 2, 5 minus 2. So that is saying that M coordinate should be 2 minus 3 is minus 1, 5 minus 2 is 3. So we could use that point also. Will it work? Let us check. So we are saying that 2 points are P is 2, 5 and M is minus 1, 3. So what is the slope of line PM? Okay, so if I write M later, I'm assuming that to be my second point. So y2 minus y1, 3 minus 5, difference in y values, divide by minus 1 minus 2. 3 minus 5 is minus 2, minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3, and that also gives me 2 over 3. Do you see that? So what we get here is exactly same slope, correct? 2 over 3. So in this way, we can find many different points on a line segment. So one of our possible solution could be, now let's write down the answer, right? So we are given this point 2, 5. One possible solution could be, we could say A for us is, let us say, we could use any one of this, right? So we got two set of points, one on the either side of 2, 5. Do you get an idea? So A for us is the point M, which we went on the left side, which is minus 1 and 3. And point B is when we went to the right side and found Q, which is 5 and 7. Do you see that? In between, we have point P. I hope you got the idea, right? So what we have here is kind of a situation where the line is having a slope of 2 over 3, kind of like this. Is it okay? And we knew that P is right there in the center. We went up 2 units and 3 down, 3 to the right to get to point B. And in the second case, we went down 2 units and 3 left to get the point A, correct? So that gave us 2 points with the line segment AB and P right in the center, right? So I hope you appreciate the idea of adding ones and then subtracting ones to get 2 points on the line. So this is definitely a line on which points A and B, which in our case was, we found them using Q and M, right? Q and M. So that we get 2 points connecting them through the point C gives us a slope of 2 over 3. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps. You can always share and subscribe my videos. Thank you and all the best.